What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Fred Murray, and today I got a special video for you guys Today I'm gonna show you guys how you can get anything negative removed off of your credit report using the identity theft method. Now I know a lot of people got trouble with getting things negative removed off of their credit report. You tried this thing and it didn't work. You maybe tried something else and it didn't work. But today I'm gonna show you a proven method how you can get anything negative removed off of your credit report using the identitytheft.gov method. Okay, now that we're on the screen, you will want to go to identitytheft.gov slash assisted. So what we want to do is we want to hit I want to report identity theft. So this right here is just showing what type of accounts that you want to dispute. It can be credit card accounts, loans, debit savings accounts, taxes, telephone, utility bills, any type of account that you want to delete it and you have not authorized, you could come here and dispute those accounts. So just for the sake of this video, let's do credit card accounts and let's do loans and leases. Okay, tell us how your information was misused. This is basically you explaining to the identity theft people what's going on and how you want these accounts removed, what's been misused on your credit report. So we could just say for this credit card account, we could say to open a fraudulent credit account. Okay, we could say for loans or leases, since we are disputing loans. Let's say to get a personal loan and we can continue. And we can also continue here. Okay, now this is the important part. This is basically all the information that you're going to put in on the identity theft report. This is basically the accounts, the when did you notice those accounts came, how exactly how much the collection or account being negative is reporting. So all of this information goes in this tab right here. So what you will want to do, you will want to pull your credit report and make sure you have the exact account number, and the exact account charge. So for this sake of this video, we're gonna put a credit card account. So we'll do first progress. Do first progress. And if you don't know what first progress is, it's basically a credit card account. When did you notice this problem? This question really doesn't matter too much. You can just put anything, but for the sake of video, let's do June of 2024. And we can say when did you it says if you know, tell us when the account was open. Don't really have to put this information, but if you want to, you can put that information, that exact information. But for the sake of this video, we'll just put August. No, we'll put August 23. If you know the estimated account charges, for the sake of the video, we'll do 400. Now, this is the important part right here, account number. You want to make sure you got the account number. If you haven't pulled your credit report, you need to go directly to Smart Credit, directly to somewhere like Identity IQ, or go directly to the source. Go directly to Experian, TransUnion, or Equifax. So for the account number, we'll do, and this is an actual account. So I'm gonna show you in real time how to dispute real accounts. Company's phone number don't really matter. Let's just go to the next account. Okay, the next account, we'll do a loan account. If you know anything about self lender is a primary loan that's installment loan that reports on your account. So we're trying to dispute self. So let's go in and type in self lender. When did you notice this problem? Hey, let's do December 2024 just to mix it up a little bit. No, yes, we noticed it in December. Tell us when these fraudulent accounts begin. We can say, hey, say June 23. Estimate account, let's say $20. and account number. Very important part. We make sure we always put the account number. Never, and I mean never, do this without putting the account number because they won't know what account that you're talking about. And we're gonna hit next. So this is an important part. This is where you put your information. So anything like your name, address, email address, social, maybe not the social, yeah, not the social, but just your basic information. For the sake of video, we'll do John Doe. Of course, we are in the United States. Okay, right here, you will have to put a valid phone number because they will send you a code verifying your identity. So for this sake of the video, all right, now that we got that identification, let's do an email address. We will have to put an email address. Please confirm email address. Uh, who are you filing this complaint for? This is a very important part. We want to put ourselves. So myself, which is already selected, date of birth information, address, make sure you get this address stuff right now because you don't want to mess up on this current mailing address because this is tied to your identity and your information. So when they're putting your reports and trying to investigate this information, you want to make sure your information is correct. Have you lived here? You have lived here since let's see, hmm, has the victim legal name or address changed since the death occurred? No. And is this victim a military service member or veteran? No. Do you know anything about the person who stole your identity? No. Have you reviewed a copy of your credit report? Yes. Were there any fraudulent accounts included in your credit report? Yes. And was any personal information wrong on your credit report? So if there's anything wrong on your credit report as far as personal information, this is where you would let them know here. So it says social security, date of birth, name, anything like that. So for the sake of this video, we won't do that right now. But if you have anything, any information that's wrong on your credit report, make sure you do this in the identity theft report. And also, you can dispute your inquiries through the identity theft too. So it says when you apply for credit, the lenders place an inquiry on your file. Inquiries are listed near the end of your credit report. If you see any inquiries that you didn't initiate, please list them here. So you can only list up to 3. So if you have a ton of inquiries, don't list all of them. Just list the ones that you want to get off immediately. So for this sake of the video, we won't have to put in inquiries. I just want to show you guys how to get the accounts, how to attack the accounts. But this is a good way to get inquiries removed. Have you requested a fraud alert from one of the National 3 bureaus? No, not yet. Have you contacted your local police department? No. Was your personal information exposed in a data breach? If so, you may have access for free insurance or repair services. We can put no because basically we're doing credit repair, just doing this identity theft report. So we can say no. And debt collectors has a collector contacted you about an account that isn't yours? No. Okay. This personal statement is also a very important part because you're gonna put a statement that's basically saying that you did your investigation on your credit report and you have some unauthorized accounts and you want to get those removed. So I'm gonna show you guys what to put. did an investigation. Okay. And the statement I put, this is a good statement that you can you want it to be straight to the point. You don't want to do too much talking. Just a few sentences just explaining that you did your investigation and you have some unauthorized activity going on. So you can copy this, copy, screenshot it, put it in your personal statement when you do your identity theft report. So it says, I recently did an investigation on my credit report and I see that I have some unauthorized activity. Please remove these negative accounts immediately. Straight to the point. Hit continue. And this is the identity theft report. And you don't want to do nothing with this yet. I'm going to show you guys what you want to do with this identity theft report. So go down, check the box, finalize, and we're almost done. So we're gonna do this. You don't have to make an account for identitytheft.gov. You just want to pull the identity theft report, and I'm gonna show you guys what you want to do with the report. So for the sake of this video, just we're gonna do no thanks, submit without an account. So we're gonna submit this. It's gonna ask you, are you sure? Submit without an account. Yes. Continue. And bam, we have submitted it. So this is an important part. So you want to download the report. So what we're going to do, we're going to download the report as a PDF. I'm moving kind of slow. Save as a PDF. Okay, we're going to put John Doe identity theft. And we're going to come back to this report and we're going to put it. I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do with this report. Okay, now we made it to the second half of doing our identity theft reports. And I'm going to show you guys how to submit your identity theft reports into the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. And anybody who doesn't know who the Financial Protection Bureau is, this is the U.S. government. This is how you go over the credit agency's head and dispute your accounts. So what you want to do is go to portal.consumerfinance.gov, and it's gonna look like this. Make sure you create an account first because you will need to create an account. It's gonna say something like submit a complaint. You will click on that, put your information in, create an account, and then you will get to this screen right here. So submit a complaint. What is this a complaint about? We're gonna do credit reporting and personal consumer reports. What type of credit reporting product? Just plain on credit reporting. Hit next. Okay. What type of problem are you having? The problem that we're having is we haven't incorrect information on our credit report. You can choose any one of these, but the best one to choose, because we're just going out the information, is incorrect information on your credit report. Which best describes your problem? We're gonna go with identity theft. Have you already tried to fix this problem with the company? Did you request information from this company? And we're gonna go with yes. What information did you request? You don't have to put this an answer for this. Did the company provide this information? We're gonna go with no. All right, here's the important part. So what happened? Describe what happened, and we'll send your comments to the companies involved. So this is why this is important. This is an important part because what you put here, they're gonna send it to the company, and in this part, you will want to use what you will call the consumer law. So there are certain laws that you can use to get things removed off your credit based on what it is, how it's reporting, and how incorrect it is. So I'm gonna give you guys a prompt that you can copy and paste, screenshot it if you need it, and it'll help you. Promise you. And now that we have the prompts, I can read them over for y'all just to show y'all what laws that you have. And if you want to look these laws up and see exactly what these laws mean, you can do that as well. But it says, I recently did an investigation on my credit report and I am verifying that these negative accounts are not mine. Under the United States Code Law 15 USC 1681A, for consumer rights and privacy, you are reporting fraudulent accounts that are not mine, which is infringement of my privacy. Congress says that I have the right to decide what I deem private. I deem that these negative accounts to be private, and I do not want this information shared on my credit report. FDCPA 807 states that these negative accounts are misleading, false reporting. Under 15 USC 1681B, permissible purpose of consumers' rights, the law states a in general subject of subsection C, any consumer reporting agency may furnish a consumer report under the following circumstances and no other. Two, in accordance with the written instruction of consumer to whom it relates. Under 15 USC 166802, I have the right to opt out of any information shared to the financial institution directly or through any affiliate disclosed to a non-affiliate third party, any non-public personal information, unless such a financial institution provide or has provided the consumer a notice, which I have not received. So basically what that means is if the if the company who's reporting negative on your credit report, if they haven't sent you a notice 5 days before they report that negative account on your credit report, that's a violation. So that's why you will use this code. And you go down, it will say what will be a fair resolution to this issue. We'll forward this to the companies involved. Be specific so what they know your resolution are looking for. Notice they say be specific, and I'm gonna read what I got on here. I request pursuant to FCRA 15 US Code 1681. That's that 1681 again. C, that Equifax or whatever company that you're complaining. So for the sake of this video, we're gonna go with Equifax. That Equifax block all of the accounts, collections, hard anchors identified in this CFB complaint from my consumer credit profile within 4 business days. Notice we're being real specific. 4 business days. We're not giving them a long time. We're not trying to go back and forth with them. We want it deleted immediately. Please remove these accounts from my credit report immediately. So remember those accounts that we stated when we did our identity theft report. Here's where we would list those accounts again. So let's go with the first progress. And always put the account number. The account number is very important because that's how they identify which account it is. So we also had a self account. And notice that when I list these accounts, I'm listing them exactly how they show up on your credit report. Account number CBA 000. Okay. Okay. Attached documents. Here's where we will put the identity theft report. So what we want to do, we want to go to John Doe. If I could find it, y'all. Here you go, John Doe. All right. So we upload that identity theft report into the into the CLPB complaint. And this is very important because that's the whole reason why we did the identity theft report in the first place. So we can go above the credit agency's heads and go straight to the US government. And also it's very important to attach other type of documents as far as your driver's license, proof of address, and things of that nature. So now this, for the sake of video, we have the identity theft report uploaded. Let's hit next. All right, company name. Like I said, for the sake of the video, we're gonna go with Equifax. So let's do Equifax. We need this information to help the company find you in the system. Um, so this is very important. You will want to click something like name, how it appears. John Doe is not a real name, so we're not gonna go this far. But name as it appears, put your name, put your date of birth. I will mostly go with Social Security because if they can look up your Social Security, it'll attach to your name. So I would go with just name and Social Security. Doe. Do you want to complain about another company? Always put no here. Anytime you're doing a identity theft report and a CLPB complaint, you always want to do one agency at a time. You don't want to overload them with agencies because you don't want too many entities and too many companies on one complaint. You want to stick to one agency at a time doing identity theft report and a complaint. So if you got other accounts on say for this video we're doing Equifax. So if you have something on Experian that needs to come off, you would do a separate identity theft report. You would do a separate CLPB complaint for Experian. I'm gonna put no, and we're gonna go with next. Okay, who are you submitting this complaint for? You can do it for someone else if you are authorized to do a complaint for somebody. Make sure you have their authorization to do it. But for the sake of this video, we're gonna do myself. And you will put just any type of information. And all of this information is optional, so you won't necessarily have to put it. What you want to do is just go down to the bottom and hit review. Review your complaint. So this is just your complaint all in one. It's gonna show you what they're gonna send to the company. It's gonna show you everything that you put on there. Make sure you click these two at the bottom and you will hit submit your complaint. And this is how you do an identity theft and a Consumer Financial Protection Bureau complaint all in one. Make sure this is a good method to use when you may have tried a few things that's not working. This is a free method. It doesn't cost you anything to do this. So this is a great method to use just for your personal self, for your friends and family. And a lot of people don't know about this method because a lot of people don't really know what the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau is. So always do your research on the CLPB. Make sure you do your research on identity theft and how to go about doing it. But if you stick to this method right here, you will get results on your credit. So I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning into this video, man. If you need any help or questions, man, don't feel free to like and subscribe this video. Tune in to more content, man, coming soon. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all, man. Peace.